Ladies and gentlemen, it all boils down to this. Hey everyone, how are you doing? My name is Jay, and welcome to the season finale of 7 Days to Die Alpha 19. Just to show you, you are joining us on day 84. We are 20 minutes away for what will be the final Horde night, at least as part of our regular series here on the channel. And as I mentioned in the previous videos, my guy is sitting in that little box there. He's sitting on his little chair, and I'm going to see if this base will take care of itself. I'm going to attempt to navigate and be the cameraman for this whole thing. So forgive me, first of all, if the footage isn't particularly fantastic. It's my first time really giving this a try. But I'm curious to know if this base will completely defend itself. For what you can't see there, we've got 6 blade traps and 4 turrets. All 4 are stocked with 900 rounds of 9mm pistol ammo. And my guy is quite simply sat in a little box with wooden bars on the roof just to protect him from the birds. But other than that, I have no guns or anything on me, so even if I do switch back, I can't get involved. All I have on me is food and drink, and I'm hoping that this horde is going to be a lot of fun. So, here we go. Just on time, 10 PM. Let's see where the zombies are coming from. Oh, they're coming from this way, so I'm hoping the first thing they're going to do... Wow, those turrets pick up quite the range. I didn't realise they did that. They're going to head through here, and then we've got 6 blade traps between me and the zombies. So let's see if we can get a look from where they're coming, shall we? Step up a little bit. So they seem to be from that direction. I can't tell what direction it is because I haven't got my hood on. But I thought this would be a fun way to see how the last Horde night of the series would go. So, as you can see at the back of where I'm stood, there is a 2-thick wall, which I'm hoping will stop the zombies from attempting to come in that way. And any that do manage to make it past these 3 blade traps, by the time they get to the 4th one, which is the bottom left of your picture there are 2 more turrets that will be aiming for them. The idea of this base was basically I wanted to see if I could do an end base with very limited resources. And although it has got quite a lot of stuff that's got into it, it's not overly massive really, so I'm hoping that it will work. But so far, there haven't been that many zombies, which is a little interesting. Oh, they're all in my base. What are you doing over there? Why are they in there? That's so weird. Really interesting. Anyway, no wonder we're not getting many zombies over here. They're too busy trying to attack my house. There's a fence I'm going to have to fix later, but if it means I survive the night, then so be it. That's interesting that they're coming through the house, though. I wonder how they'll have got there. Anyway, not important. Let's keep an eye on the action over this way. So, this series, as I say, has ran for 84 days. We have initially did 4 episodes a week, until very recently we changed it down to 2 a week. And kind of felt like a natural ending to the series as of late, due to a few tech issues we had and just a few other plans we want to push forward with. For those who are interested, I stream this game every Sunday night over on twitch.tv/jbalderson, and we play this game using the Mischief Maker mod, which allows our viewers to spawn in enemies and make my life a misery. And basically at the end of every month we do a giveaway. Whoever's got the most kills will win themselves a prize. The last prize that we did was a £30 Amazon voucher. So it's very much a very interactive thing. Oh, there's a guy who managed to make it through. And it's always a lot of fun, it's always a lot of chaos. I die a lot. So yeah, feel free to swing by and say hi. And this thing, I'm a little concerned with those guys. I mean, they're going to break the fence eventually, but I'm wondering why that's causing... why they've even got there, because I've got a land claim block inside there. I just seen one spawn on the path. There is a land claim block in that house. They should not be able to spawn in there. Very, very interesting, but so far, so good. The base is holding up fine. Let's go and check on Jay. Jay, you doing alright in there, buddy? Yeah, he seems to be fine. He's just sat on his little chair, has no idea that his house is being ransacked. I hope they haven't went through the house, because that could be a big problem. I've got a lot of stuff in that house that I do not want to see get destroyed. But are these guys coming down the path? They are. I was wondering if they were going to start trying to go through this wall, but no, they seem to be making their way forward. But thankfully, let's get a bit more action in here, shall we? Let's see what's going on. Right above the action now. In fact, we're pretty much right in front of a turret. Let's sit here. Hopefully no one has epilepsy, because I don't want you to get any fits and stuff with this. This is a pretty crazy. Maybe I should probably put a warning on at some point. Let's do a little swing round. Let's go and tell these guys. Hey, you! Stop breaking my fence. Get out of my house. Do not break my bike either. That would not be cool. Right. So the idea, as you can see, if they do come through, let's see if we can go through with the camera. They try and come through here. If they manage to make it through here, they come through this side. These turrets will hopefully get them. And there's the guy sat in there. Right, let's pop back up top. And I'll tell you what, I could get used to this old cameraman thing instead of being involved in the Horde. Although, trying to figure out the angles, not my best work so far. So maybe it takes a little bit more practice, but this is definitely a fun way of recording it, if nothing else. I wonder what time it is. I'm tempted to look, but I have a feeling it's going to be around about midnight at the moment. So we're just going to play it out and see where it goes. Seems like there's only 1 or 2 left in the house. They seem to head along this bottom path here and then do the straight line down the wall before coming this way, which is very interesting. You can see the front blade trap is already on its way out. See, that's another thing as well. I need to keep an eye on the blade traps, hence the reason I put 3 more at the back. And obviously, as soon as these turrets run out of ammunition, and they do make it to the other one, hopefully that's going to be enough for the second half of the Horde. Never tested this base before. It's very small, as you can see. It's not the biggest base you'll ever see in your life. We've definitely made a lot bigger. We've got a base over in that direction, got the maze back over that way. And yeah, I just thought, let's try and do a small, compact design, just to see what we can get away with. The whole point of the series, if you haven't been watching, was basically to see what we could get away with in terms of Horde bases. There were a couple of vanity builds in there, in sort of between a few things, but you know, that's how it is, isn't it? Sometimes you've got to do that just to keep yourself sane, and I've absolutely loved this series. We've had 5 deaths in total. 1 came in a level 5 raid where we just got absolutely annihilated because we got a little bit too cocky, but the rest have been from Horde bases. I think the first one was back on day 35 potentially, so we haven't done too bad really. It's been a pretty fun series. Obviously the whole thing is up there, so if you do want to go back and watch it, feel free to do so. And what I was thinking of doing is I might just put the Horde Nights into a playlist separately as well for if people just want to watch the Horde Nights, because I imagine that would be quite fun for people to sit and watch. But in terms of more plans for the channel, I have got plans for doing a few more Let's Plays. So I'm thinking I'm enjoying doing the streaming of this game over on Twitch at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe I'll start bringing in other games that I've really wanted to play. So I've got a few ideas, and I think the new upload schedule is going to be 2 days a week. And I'm still kind of working on those 2 days. At the minute, I think I'm leaning towards, I think it was Wednesdays and Saturdays, but don't quote me on that. There'll be something up on the channel pretty soon, and it's just going to be mixing things up a little bit. But we will eventually return to 7 days at some point on the channel, but I don't want to just keep doing it just for the sake of it. If I'm running out of sort of real juicy ideas for the series, I don't just want to make videos for the sake of it, you know. I've got big plans for this world, and I will bring you back for other episodes. Like, I want to build a giant farm. I want to get Ed to run the maze at some point where we can film it, and we will do the odd maze videos and stuff like that. But in terms of a regular series, this will be the last episode. So I really hope you've enjoyed this series. I, for one, have absolutely loved it. Oh, we've got our first guy made it through to the very end. Fair enough. Well done to you, sir. That first blade trap looked like it's about to go anytime soon. This guy is trying to work on the wall, which could be a problem. That could be a big problem, actually, because now it looks like we might have a couple of them around there. Yeah, there's just you at the minute. Oh boy, okay. We could be getting in big trouble here soon, because they're not really supposed to be... I mean, you can aim on them two all you want, but that guy could potentially get through if a few buddies start joining up with him. So hopefully he'll change his mind. But let's get down there, see what the wall damage is like in a minute. There's nothing really, but if you get a couple of buddies over here, we could be in a lot of trouble. Right, let's head back around and see what we're doing with the rest. So blade traps still working at the minute. I'll have to keep an eye on that. He will have to get through 2 blocks, but if he gets some friends, then that could be a big problem. So let's make sure we are keeping an eye on that, shall we? Right, let's get back in position. So the turrets are still firing. That's a good sign. Oh, and there comes a demolisher, I think. Okay, he could be a problem. Let's keep an eye on him. Where is he going? Is he going to hit this wall? Or is he coming through? Because if he comes through and blows, that could be bad news. So he's all the way through. He made it all the way through. Come on, turrets, do your job, please. Thank you, thank you. I got a little bit worried there because he made it all the way through. And as I say, even if I switched back from this camera view, I have nothing to work on. I have no weapons with me. And yeah, that could be really, really bad. We can see the first blade trap is down. So we are down to 5 blade traps. Let's have a quick time check. 1 a.m. 1 a.m. isn't too bad so far. We're doing alright. We are playing on the standard 60-minute days. I was tempted to up it a little bit a while back when I was trying to... Ooh. Are those turrets out of ammo? Those turrets are out of ammo. Okay, that guy, please take care of him because he's at the wall. Right, we need to start getting a bit around this side. Yeah, I was tempted to up the playtime a while back, but after sort of spending a bit of time building the maze and stuff like that, I was thinking, you know what, I don't really need to do it. We got pretty lucky in the end. But I'm a little concerned now because we've got 2 people braying on this wall with a third wanting to join. That could be a problem. I was tempted to thicken up that particular area, but in the end I decided against it. Right, okay. There's nothing I can do, so if they get me, they get me, and we end the series on a death. It is what it is. I've left this one up to fate's hands, but look, we've got 3 of them hitting that wall. If they get on top, they're only wooden bars, so if they do get on top and start punching them, then we could be in very, very big trouble. Not sure how this is going to go now. I'm a little concerned, but it is what it is. Can't do nothing about it now. My guy has no ammo. Can't get too concerned, but yeah. 2 turrets have went through 1,800 rounds. Wow, okay. So it's just these ones here now. Oh boy, okay, yeah. We've got a few problems around here now. They seem to have figured out a bit of a weakness. Let's pop in and see what's going on. Oh crap, they're through. Jay, you might be in trouble here, buddy. This could be the end of you. I've popped in just to see. Oh, you broke my couch. Not cool. I had to buy that from Jen. Not happy with that. Oh boy, okay. This could be a big problem. If they break this block, it is game over. What time are we on? 1:43. I'm not sure if they will hit that block though. That's a thing that we might get lucky with. If they don't hit that block, we could be okay. That is a big if though, and if the guy gets on the top and the turrets don't take care of him, these wooden bars are very easily breakable. Hopefully, they're a little stuck here and they can't really do much, but let's go and check on the rest of things. We've still got a guy who's kind of flopping around a little bit there. Maybe when they jump up a little too high, the turrets get a glimpse of them. Oh boy, we've got 1 on the roof. We've got 2 on the roof. If they break that top block... Oh crap, okay, right, he needs to go down. We might be okay. I'm a little concerned. We've still got 5 blade traps for the guys that are coming through this way. But this is the corner we all need to be paying attention to right now. And I'm hoping that when they pop up like that, that turret seems to be spotting them. So as long as that turret's got ammo, we could be alright. In theory. I didn't want to thicken it up to 2. I was tempted, but I really was against the idea. I didn't want to put too much of a... I only put 2 on the back to kind of stop them going that way. Oh, that guy jumped straight over. And now there's... Alright, let's get down. It's kind of hard to control the camera sometimes when I'm trying to... So sorry if it's just swinging around a little bit. Right, okay, we've got... You, when they jump on each other's heads and they get a little bit of a glimpse, the turret will shoot them if the turret can see them. There, see? If they do that, we might be alright. We might actually get away with it. But that bottom block looks like that's starting to take a little bit of damage as well now. Okay, I am almost convinced at this point that we're going to die. I can almost see it happening. How are you doing, Jay? You doing alright in there, buddy? Let's head inside and get this camera angle. So, he was sat here on his chair. The zombies have took his chair away from him in his little box. You can see the turrets are still working away. As long as they've got ammo, we might be alright. But we're not too sure how that's going to go. And if they break this bottom block, it's game over. I mean, it looks okay from this side. But I am very, very concerned as to what's going to happen here. I wish there was a way I could check the ammo. But I can't, obviously. I'm just a cameraman right now. Right, another one on the roof. Okay, once they drop down to the front, that seems to be their preferred method. They jump to the front, another one down, to try and get to me, and then the turret spots them. So as long as that turret on the left has ammunition, we might be alright. But now look, once they pile on top of each other, they start hitting each other. It's good that they run that way. Oh, that's a good headshot. Maybe we might just get away with this, you know? It's going to be risky. Let me know if you think it's going to work. Drop a comment right now as you're watching. Let me know the time of the video as you're watching it, if you think this is going to survive or not. I am Oh, we've lost a bar. Oh, right. Now we have a big problem. This may be the death. If they get in through that gap, because we have lost a bar, I should have put iron bars. I don't know why I went wood. It's all I had to hand. Didn't want to craft any. Cut corners. You should never cut corners when you're building, Jay. You should have learned this mistake many, many moons ago. Right. I'm curious to know if... I feel like I've went from a 50-50 to like a 70-30 in favour of I'm probably going to die right now. I'm curious to know your thoughts. What time are we on? 2:56. Once it gets to 4 AM... Oh boy, we're in. It's game over, Jay. Turrets, please see him through the bars. Otherwise, we're game over. We're watching our death. There's nothing I can do about it. There's absolutely nothing I can do about it. And now we've got a second one coming in. Is this how we end the series? Squatting in a box. Getting beaten up by his... Oh, here comes another one. It's game over now. It has to be. Has to be game over. So he's taking a beating though. Fair play to you, Jay. But this is going to be it. This is it. There we go. Death number 6 at around about 3 AM. What a way to end the series. It's almost poetic in a way. To be honest, I'm kind of all right with it. I really am. Let's spawn back in. Let's pop outside and see what damage has been done. And you know what? I think that I've got a gun in here somewhere. Am I back in control of the camera yet? Let's do that first of all. I think I am. Okay, I'm good. I'm good to go. What have I got? Shotgun. And no ammo. Great start. Have I turned the hood off again? No. Let's go and see if we can find some ammunition and see if we can head out and do a bit of damage. Right, let's put the shotgun on. Why won't it let me in the chests? Ah. Now it'll let me in. That's weird. I didn't know my guy had a mohawk. That's news to me. Right, okay. Let's switch back to first person. For some reason, it wouldn't let me access my chests there, which is really weird. Let's go and see whatever's left outside and see if we can take care of it. They might have gone. The way the game is sometimes... Oh, they took my gate down completely. The zombies despawn, which is a real shame. I hate it when that happens. But we've got one blade trap down, 2 still spinning there. I think the other 2 are still spinning as well. What time are we on? I haven't got no time. Apparently my hood's not working at all either. 7 days is just completely causing me all sorts of problems lately. Another reason why I'm ending the stream earlier, the season earlier than I planned, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I can't get back in because I've got nothing. Maybe I should have grabbed some blocks. But I couldn't even get in my chest, so who knows what is happening. But basically, the zombies have gone. And, well, we lasted till about 3 AM. Maybe if I'd thickened up this wall, we'd have lasted the whole night. But if you are planning on making yourself a horde base and you want to kind of keep it as simple as possible, providing obviously you've got the materials to do so, 4 turrets, 6 blade traps, and a strategically placed corridor, and that should do it for you. But anyway, I'm wrapping this one up. I have loved this series. This series has meant a lot to me for many, many reasons, but mainly because it's given me the focus and commitment to commit to a series like this. There's been a lot of work got into this. So first off, thank you to anyone who's ever clicked any of the videos and watched any of the series at all. It really means a lot. We will see this world again at some point in the future, but that is going to be all we have for the series. A massive thank you to Ed as well for always jumping in and helping out when he can. And yeah, if you want to see me play 7 days a little bit more, probably where I won't be sat in a box hiding, I will be playing and probably getting killed numerous times, then please head on over to my Twitch. It is twitch.tv/jbalderson. We play the Mischief Maker version of the game, allowing viewers to spawn in stuff to make my life a misery, and it is always a lot of fun. But keep an eye out on the channel for a lot more stuff coming very, very soon. Thanks once again, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.